What's going on, guys? My name is Carl, and if you don't know already, I am a part-time reseller on eBay. I do apologise I haven't made a video this week. I've had a few things going on and it's just crazy busy basically with work, getting other things done, which I'll show you in just a sec. You might be able to see it behind us. But yeah, been a very, very busy and productive week. So today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a couple of orders, and then we're going to go into a few updates, and then I'm going to go through a little bit of a tip for people who have JFJ Easy Pros, and I'll go into that in just a little bit. But what we'll do first is we'll go into the little update, and then we'll go into picking some orders. So, over the past week or so, I have been very busy getting something, and this something is going to help with my YouTube channel. Basically, it's going to help me get out and about so that I can go out and source some products from places like charity shops and things like that when my wife, basically just when my wife goes back to work and my little boy's at school. When I've got days off, it means I can get myself to charity shops and things like that quite easily. Beforehand, obviously, I don't have a driving license or anything, don't have a car, just simply can't afford a second car. So we met in the middle, and I have got myself a motorbike. So this is going to be my little commuter. I do need to get one of those little boxes that you put on the back, just so I can get some extra things in. Obviously, I have my backpack on as well, but the little box will be handy if I get an extra bits in. So yeah, it's just a little 125 motorbike, just to get me out and about a little bit and get some sourcing in. So I'll be getting some charity shop vlogs in soon, hopefully. So yeah, that's the update on that one anyway. So let's get into picking the orders. So the first thing we have is a Samsung camera. That went for $12.99 plus postage. I only paid about £3 or something for that. So happy to see that go. Next thing I believe is in here. So S005. I could be wrong. Yep, I am. Oh no. This is a very heavy box, so I try to do it with one hand. There we go. It's an S001. So in here we have Game Boy Advance SP, and that one went for $42.99 plus postage, and that's all we had. We have had a couple of other things obviously throughout the week, but that's just today's orders. So like I was saying at the start of the video, this goes out to anyone who basically has a JFJ Easy Pro. Basically, this is what came about with this, was when, obviously during lockdown, the people who supply the JFJ stuff in the UK ran out of the liquids. So, obviously I had just got my JFJ Easy Pro, and I had got one of the, pretty much nearly one of the last lots of liquid that they had, so like the solutions. And then a couple of days later, they had run out of it basically. So, I now have only this amount left of the polishing compound 2, which is the one that you use first. So I was starting to get a little bit panicky, because obviously I've got a lot of different games that I need to clean, and I'm constantly getting games in to clean and things like that. So I do a lot of cleaning for other people as well. So sorry. So obviously I was getting a little bit panicky and thinking, well, what am I going to do if I can't get a hold of any? I'm not going to get any from America, because it's going to take absolutely ages and cost an absolute fortune. It's not going to be worth the time. So I found a YouTube video of someone, I believe in the US, who actually recommended something different. And he actually prefers using it as well from watching the video. And I haven't seen anyone else use it, so I thought I would try it out. Now this is the first ever time I've tried it, and I'm going to do it on video. I have waited to try it, so we'll see how it does. So it's this stuff here. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Meguaries, something like that. I'm really bad at pronouncing things. Ultimate Compound. Now this replaces the polishing compound number 2. They do also have one that just says polish rather than compound, and that would replace compound number 1. So what I've got is I've got one of the old, well, this is like my first buffing pad that I used. I've got a brand new spare one in here somewhere. Where was it? That's here. This one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this old one. If it ruins it, it ruins it. And I've got a spare one there. This one probably does need replacing at some point soon anyway. Gotta get in. There we go. So what we're going to use to test it on is FIFA, because everybody loves a FIFA game. To be honest, FIFA games end up just going in the bin with me. I don't know if anyone else does anything different with them, but if I ever get them in a bundle, they just tend to go in the bin, and I'll keep the box for a spare. So put FIFA 7 up there. Oh, I should really show you how badly scratched it is. So as you can see, very badly scratched. I have actually done this. I've scratched this one on purpose just for making this video. There we go. So you can see how badly scratched that is. So we'll pop this up here. That's in there now. And then we'll give the compound a good shake. And then just as always, I'm just going to quickly clean the inside of this thing. Right, and just as always, what you would do is just put, it's probably too much, a little dollop of the solution in there, and then just smoosh it under there, and we'll do a 2-minute cycle and see how that turns out. So it's just come out of the JFJ Easy Pro, so what I'm going to do is just spray a little bit of water on. There we go. And turn that over, and what I tend to do is just clean off around the edges here. You do normally get a little bit of residue on the back, and then I'll take another fibre cloth and just give it a good wipe, taking off all the excess stuff. And I think I've scratched it up even more. I must have something on that. Yeah, I have. I must have something on that microfiber cloth. I do need to replace them actually. And to be honest, as you can see, apart from the big scratch there that I've just made, it's done a pretty awesome job. Can't complain at that. So this stuff here I got from Halfords. It's currently on offer for £12, but it's one of those things that it's definitely worth buying one just to put away, even just to put away, stick it to one side, just in case you ever run into the time when you think that you've got some other solution left, you go to use it and you don't have any, and you have to wait a week for it to come. It's always good. Pop down to your local Halfords and pick one of them up. Now, I probably wouldn't recommend these for people who have just got a brand new JFJ Easy Pro from the supplier, because it may avoid the warranty and stuff like that. But obviously with mine, I mean, mine was second hand. I bought it from somewhere else. If you've had it for quite a long time, then obviously go out and buy it if you wish. This is just my opinion on it. People may have other opinions, but you can see the results. Really good. Mind my dirty fingernail. I've been cleaning controllers. But yeah, so the results show it all. It's really, really good. I mean, that is just, you're seeing at the start how bad that was scratched. So it's done a really, really good job. And then obviously if you go in with the polish, then that just shines up a little bit more as well. So I hope you found that a little bit useful for the people who have JFJ Easy Pros or who are thinking of buying one. It is good to have some sort of alternative for things where you can normally only buy it from one place. It's always good to have some sort of alternative. So if you did enjoy this video, please leave it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.